It's 2025. You might need to relearn how to design. You might need to relearn exactly how you're making sales. And I appreciate everyone who's been sticking around. I'm gonna bring it back to the old school way when I first started YouTube. I think I did a heat press giveaway at 10,000 subscribers.
And as I have promised, at 10,000 subs, we're gonna do a giveaway. Guess what?
So we're almost at 300,000 subscribers now. I'm gonna do another heat press giveaway then. I've realized we've been doing a lot of print on demand videos. If you wanna see more heat press videos again, I'm down to do it. Feel free to let me know. And I am gonna do a heat press giveaway at 300,000 subscribers. So go ahead and click the subscribe button and let's hop into this video. This right here has been one of my favorite design applications for the past few years now. I'm super happy that I stumbled across Kittl. So this is an easy way for you to design in 2025. And even if you've seen the past Kittl videos, I want to show you some new things that's coming to Kittl. I'm super excited about this one because I've been saying this in multiple past videos and they actually listen. The vector, they're bringing the pen tool on over to Kittl, which is going to be amazing because a lot of you guys, I know you started designing with Kittl, and over 20 years ago when I first got into design, I used Photoshop and Illustrator. Honestly, it was really intimidating, but I was a lot younger at the time, so I had nothing but free time. So now you guys are going to have the ability to go from, you know, a beginner / intermediate designer into learning more advanced tools like the pen tool, which is amazing because now you're going to have an even deeper understanding of how to design properly. Also, this design co-pilot they have is pretty cool. So if you type some stuff in and, you know, you can tell them to make it floral, or you know what, you can upload a picture of yourself and turn it into a certain anime. Also, I'm excited about this right here, which is going to be teams, because I have a huge design team myself. And a lot of times we have to make collaborative efforts to get a project going properly. And check this out. Everyone on the team can see the same artboard simultaneously. Amazing. Oh, excuse the profanity. But so check it out. They have a lot of designs, especially some of this geared more towards clothing brands, because I know a lot of you all have more clothing brands than some of you guys have Etsy and Amazon stores. So one thing I know you may be asking, like a lot of it's templates, right? Everyone has access to this. How can you differentiate it so that it's not going to be something that someone else has? So honestly, that's real simple. There's a few different things that you can actually do. So first and foremost, what I like to do is just open up a few different templates in new windows. And then I like to go to the search and type in whatever niche or whatever design style that I'm actually looking for. So I'm just going to keep it real simple today. Let's type in diamond and see what actually pops up. So there's actually a few different things that pops up. I'm going to open that one. I kind of like that style. I don't necessarily know what the style is called. I've been seeing a few of them here and there. It's been fairly popular in the past year or two. So let's see what else we get. I'm also a fan of, like, you know, there's a real simple style. All right, so all I did was just open up the design that I liked, and I actually opened all of them in new windows. So that one's still loading. This one is here. So what I'm going to do is click this little area right here. That pretty much selects the whole entire artboard. Now I'm going to copy it, and now I'm going to paste it onto this one. So now we're on the same artboard. I don't even know if that's the correct term because this is an artboard. This is an artboard. What is this whole thing? The canvas? All right, so anyways, I'm going to exit out of that. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring this one on over here too. Now this is super cool. I have everything on one artboard. I'm going to use Printify to fulfill my actual product when it comes to this. So what Printify is, if you don't know by now, it's a print on demand platform. So if you don't have access to a heat press or be able to create your own products, you don't want to go get inventory just yet, all you have to do is upload the design to one of their products and they actually print and ship the product to your customer for you. Or you can even order yourself a sample. Also, it integrates directly with your website. So if you're on Amazon, Etsy, your own Shopify store, as soon as an order is placed on your store, Printify will already see that design was purchased by someone and they'll print that sweatshirt or whatever product it is to your actual customer. So the reason why I wanted to go ahead and bring up Printify is because right here it tells me the print area of the actual design. So 4494, what I'm going to do is come back on over here to Kittl. I'm going to click on this artboard button right here. I'm just going to click anywhere on the window. And now I have this right here, 4494. Click enter. And now the other number is 5097. So when you export this at 300 DPI, it's going to be close to 15 by 17 inches in height. So 15 inches wide in print is 17 inches in height in print. So I have this right here, and these are vector files, so I can copy and paste it onto my new artboard just like that, and I can rescale it. Since these are vector files for the most part, sometimes you may have some that are raster files. Vector files mean you can actually scale it to whatever size it is without losing any type of quality. So now I'm going to go ahead and change my background back to black so I can get a better look at this. So this is a template. Everyone's going to have this style. Everyone has access to it, but this is where you have the opportunity to become at least a little bit more creative, right? So So I'm gonna delete this. I like this iron text over here. I'm gonna copy and paste that on over. Oh, okay, so they had the lightning along with it. So that was pretty interesting. I'm gonna copy and paste the whole entire thing. So I still have the original. You'll find that I copy and paste a lot. That way I still have the original file. Sometimes you may drag the original over and then you edit the original file, and then all of a sudden you did something you didn't like, and then now you have to go all the way back to find the original file. Typically I like to leave the original file alone, and then I just like to copy and paste. That way I just always have access to go back if I need to. All right, so now we're gonna delete all that. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's change this to an A and see what that looks like. See how it already kind of changed it to the same format that the actual design is? That's the beauty of Kittl. So this is for this little white lightning. I'm gonna delete that. I don't know what's up with that. But now it has this distort right here. We can kind of play around with it by clicking edit transform. Boom. Man, that's awesome. Oh man, that's awesome. Now we're gonna change that to an F. Okay, it already capitalized it for me as well. Okay, so now let me see. Delete that. I'm just gonna only do 4 for right now. It's gonna type in after hours, but I'm just gonna do after. So that's kind of cool. So now you pretty much combined 2 different templates to one on your own. So now you have almost a completely new design just by combining 2 different designs, right? And then you just have to kind of play around with it until it's actually something that you actually like, right? I'm just going to kind of leave that alone. That's just for you to get an idea. So basically, it no longer looks like this one, and this one doesn't look like this one, especially after we change some colors. Now we're going to go and bring this guy on over, this little diamond guy, and I can delete these hands. So now I have combined 3 different templates, but I really don't like that diamond guy. I thought I did. But what I'm going to do is, you see this right here? I wish this was holding a diamond. Let's see if we can kind of finesse the Kittl AI to actually be able to do this. So what I'm going to do is right click and click save as image gen style. All right. So what that's going to do is save it right here as an AI style, which is honestly pretty cool. So now I have this right here. So when I type in what I want the AI prompt to create, it's actually going to create it in that style right here. And it's going to be in that cartoonish kind of vector based style. Or if I clicked on this one, it'd be kind of more of like a surreal statue kind of looking design. So that's extremely powerful. I'm speechless every time, because if you guys were around 20 years ago when Photoshop and none of this stuff existed. So let's just see what happens. I typed in, it was kind of confusing, a hand holding a card, a stack of cards with diamonds on it. That does sound a little confusing. Originally, I just wanted to hold diamonds, not necessarily stacking cards, but I just wanted to see what was going to happen. And while that's loading up, I'm gonna, all right, so that's not exactly what I wanted. So I'm gonna delete that. Let's try it again. And boom, now we have a hand holding a diamond. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't like the way it looks. So now I'm gonna try this other gen style that I saved in the past, which was like a cute cartoon, and I'm gonna try generate it in that style and see what pops up. All right, so I actually like this one a little bit better. I just don't like the outsides, so I don't like that hand neither. But what I'm gonna do this time, I'm just gonna only type in just give me a huge cute diamond. Let's see what pops up. I'm gonna put this to the side. All right, so here we have a different one. This one's kind of cool. We would have to play around with the prompts a little bit more to get rid of like the circles and whatnot, but once the pen tool comes around, it'll be a lot easier to remove it as well. But it's not here yet, so I can't show you guys all that. I just clicked the eraser tool, and I'm just gonna erase some of this extra stuff because I don't need it. And whenever the AI spits out an image, it's actually a raster image, not a vector graphic, so it's not ultimately scalable without losing quality. So that's why I'm gonna erase all this, and it's kind of tedious. That's why when the pen tool gets here, it's gonna be a game changer because it's just a whole lot easier to select items. So done doing that, right? What I'm gonna do is click exit eraser mode. Now I'm gonna click background remover real quick. Hopefully it removes all that orange for me. It does. And now what I'm gonna do is vectorize this image. I'm gonna put a lot of colors just for the sake of it, because there is some gradients going on, and I know it's gonna vectorize the gradients. I don't know if it's gonna look perfect or not. All right, so that's decent enough. So I have that now. I'm gonna delete this, the trademark area. So I can tell this is a little off center. I'm just gonna select these 3, click the center button that realigns that. Now I'm gonna drag it around till I see those lines right there. Now I know that's the center of the actual artboard / canvas. I don't know if I like the way the text after is right there, so I'm actually gonna delete that. We just kind of use that for an example. Let's go ahead and try the title from this one and bring it on over here. So of course we want a portion of text to be in the background. We're gonna click send to back, and just like that, it's in the back. Still, I just don't know what to name this, honestly. So it's whatever your brand is, right? So your brand. And then you can select both of these items, recenter it, drag it till you see these lines. Okay, so these lines is not actually the center of the actual artboard / canvas unless you see it all the way down. For example, right there, you can see the line going all the way way down the canvas, I know that means it's the actual center of the canvas. The other lines is you centering it with the other elements that's on the actual board. All right, so let's just go ahead and select all of them one more time. That's pretty much it. So now this isn't a perfect design, but I'm hoping you guys are understanding everything that we're talking about for you to be able to create your own creative design. Because for example, this no longer looks like this one. This no longer looks like this. This no longer looks like this one right here. So now what you can do, also, hold on, before I switch it up, I don't like this brown orange color, but I kind of like this pink color going on. What I'm going to do is select both items. And as you can see, when I click on that brown color, which is the color of the text, it's going to show me all the other colors that we have on this actual document. Pretty much everything that's going on. As you can see, this right here is almost the same purple that's on the diamond. Well, it is just a portion of it, but let's look for something brighter. I kind of like something like more of that gray right there. And now I can also change these right here to something as well. That way there's some contrast going on. Maybe that pink color. Boom. And now what you can do with this right here is you can remove the background by clicking on the layers on the bottom right. Gonna go all the way down to the bottom, and I'm gonna uncheck this eyeball for the actual background. I'm gonna click download PNG at 300 DPI. You want to do it at 300 DPI. 300 DPI is gonna be best for print. You can also check optimize quality and remove the background. So that's gonna download. And I've actually seen from another Kittl video from someone else that they have new mockups. So I'm kind of interested to see what new mockups they have, because I know they're listening. At first, I said they need the pen tool. Number two, I did say in one video that they don't have the best mockup. So I saw they went out and took new mockup pictures. So this should be pretty interesting. All right, so all of these still kind of look the same. Let me go back. I think they took new flat laid pictures. Oh, okay, yeah, like these right here. These look new. These look pretty new. Kind of has that concrete background going on. Oh, okay. So this is pretty cool. This mock-up's pretty decent. It looks a lot more kind of like what's trending on social media right now. You just drop in a t-shirt and it just looks a little more organic, I would say. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know. Pretty interesting. Pretty decent mock-up right there. I know they hate the bag. I don't call it decent. All right, so now I'm back on Printify and I click upload. And now I'm just going to upload that design right here. Now all you have to do is click select variants, and then you can select the color of garments you want to supply to your actual customer. Click save product and click publish, and it'll be live on your Etsy store or Shopify store. Just make sure you go back to that exact listing and polish up the mockups with additional photos, clean up your descriptions and so on. And now you have a live product ready to go for your customer. And in future videos, we'll do some more where I actually have the product just like I've done in the past. Maybe we'll even create the product in-house. Go to screen pinners. Just feel free to let me know if this video helped you out. Go ahead and comment, hit the subscribe button, because we're going to do a giveaway for a heat press at 300,000 subscribers. Also, if you use my links down below, I have special discounts for Printify, Kittl, and so forth. And also, if you still need additional help when it comes to making sales on Etsy, I've had multiple students cross over 6 figures last year. One of my students did over $800-something thousand just last year alone. So feel free to click on the coaching link down below, or feel free to send me a DM on Instagram with the word YouTube, so I'll be able to see how it can help you there as well. See you on the next one.